Hey everyone, it is your girl Danae, and I'm back live with y'all. So I just kind of want to update y'all on what's going on life. I know I haven't been uploading as much, just adjusting to new life, a lot has changed. I feel like even just within the last few weeks. And I'm sure it's the same way for you guys. So at this point, I am not going to attempt to just throw content out there. Like, I want this channel to be very resourceful. I want this to be authentic. And the real is that bitch be busy. I be busy. I be having a lot going on, and it seems like I have less time to process things, which is odd because I always thought that if I was an entrepreneur that I would have more time, and it's actually pretty much the same. But I did kind of just want to update you guys and let y'all know what's going on with me. So, oh my God, where do I start? Yeah, I know the ones who've been watching my Ghana vlogs. What? I know I love Ghana. I see the comments that you guys leave, and it's very exciting to know that I got to experience Ghana not once but twice. So I'm really excited about that. On top of that, I made really good friendships. I fell in love, and yeah, I can't be even happier, like any happier than I am already. I manifested this whole life for myself, and now I'm just sitting here like, is this real life, Sometimes I don't feel like I'm being the most productive, which sucks because it's like I have to untrain my mind that, just because I'm working for myself, that doesn't mean that I'm being unproductive when I take time out to like laugh and have fun or whatever in my day. So yeah, I completely manifested this whole life for myself, and it's been a lot of trial and error. But I'm just thankful. I think that's the key in all of this, in the grand scheme of things. Like, the key is gratitude. Gratitude is a must, because you're always gonna have situations, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have highs and lows, and it's just best to know that in the midst of your lowest point, that you're safe and you're protected because you still have life, you still have breath in your body. So you still have your 10 fingers and 10 toes, and you still have your sound mind. And if you don't have those things, it's always something to be thankful for. So I find that practicing gratitude is a must in life. It really is. I'm learning a lot more about self-discipline. And that has been a challenge for me, honestly, but I'm taking it step by step. I started with this channel, and I made promises to myself that I've broken over and over again, that I would post consistently. And I feel like I've been posting consistently, but not on the schedule that I want. But life happens, right? So it is what it is. But as long as you're making the strides to do the right things or to make a plan for yourself, that's all that matters, And I think a lot of the times we put so much pressure on ourselves based off of what we see others do, that we feel like we need to do the fucking most sometimes. And sometimes you're already doing the most, and sometimes it's necessary to take a break. Like right now, I'm taking a break. I filmed a bunch of content for my tarot channel, And so check that out if you guys are interested. I'll put all that information down below for you guys. But yeah, life is good. Life is great. I'm really thankful for, hold on, let me put the comments on. I'm really thankful for how far I've come. But yeah, so I updated you guys on Ghana. I'm gonna be traveling to Ghana very soon again. I'm excited. I feel like it's about to be my new home at some point, but we'll see what happens. Outside of that, what's going on? Business is good. You know, business is starting to be consistent, and that is always a good thing. I've been fasting a lot. I've been fasting so much, you know, and fasting is so necessary when manifesting. Yeah, it's just necessary. I mean, you have to sacrifice in life. You know, life is one big sacrifice, I feel. You're constantly making sacrifices to better yourself, you know, or you're making sacrifices in the wrong way, right? But at the end of the day, you have to understand that sacrifice comes with success. And I just found myself, you know, really practicing a lot of fasting. And I don't know, I do believe that's another reason why I've been manifesting like crazy. But yeah, I'm just in a place now where my journey is constantly shifting. I feel like I'm constantly growing, and it's a nice feeling to be able to embody that and to embrace my changes, because I don't feel like I could have done this if I would have, you know, like really limited myself and didn't. I don't want to get too personal. Yeah, I don't want to get too personal on here. But yeah, so you have to fast. Fasting is a must. But I don't really have too much going on other than I just been working a lot, really trying to create a lot of content for my subscribers. Just trying to perfect my craft. And yeah, work on my business. That's what I've been doing. And I'm really excited to be traveling again soon. And what else has been going on? Yeah, I'm ready to like start making some crazy investments in myself, guys. Like, you have to invest in yourself. You have to, I mean, that shows the universe and the Most High that you believe in yourself. You have to invest in yourself, and you have to give back. So let's just call this video how to manifest, because I'm pretty much like letting you guys know what I've done to manifest all of my goals, and to see things into fruition. And it's really been about me having a clear vision, you know, detoxing one from all the things that were clouding my judgment, all the things that were holding me back. I had to sacrifice those things so that I can have a clear vision of where I wanted to go and how I was going to do it. The next thing is making a plan, setting the goals, right? You have to write it down. You have to write it down. I don't know how other people do it, but for me, manifesting, you have to write it down. Scripting is the best way to manifest. I don't know if it's the energy of the pen or you moving the pen or what it necessarily is, or just seeing it on paper, but scripting is another powerful way to manifest. So I always write down what I want first. And hold on, my tea is about to start going crazy. Another thing that I do to manifest is fasting. We talked a little bit about that. You know, fasting is when you typically fasting for me is prayer, lots of prayer, and removing food from my diet. Well, removing food. I do this fasting till at least about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Sometimes it'll extend all day, you know, especially if I'm working and I'm focused and I'm feeling like the lift, you know, like the shift happening, like where you just can't stop doing what you're doing. Fasting during that process seems to get things to actually come to the head and manifest. So fasting is a very powerful way to manifest your goals. And sorry guys, I'm just really thinking off the top of the dome. This video was very impromptu. So we talked about fasting, we talked about scripting, we talked about removing and sacrificing, removing all the toxic, detoxing. Affirmations is a good one, but I can't say that I'm the best at affirmations. But what I do know I'm the best at is I speak life into myself. I've always spoken life into myself. I've spoken death too. You know, I've spoken negative things as well, but I've learned to release that way of thinking and just speak life. And so, yeah, that has definitely created a pathway for me, you know, praying, fasting, scripting. That's all I do all day long. And it works. Like, you know, it's so funny because people think like, oh, I just be lighting candles all day. Or I just be like, you know, doing witchcraft all day or whatever the case may be. But no, I'm actually like just praying and fasting and being focused. And you'll see how far you get, how you'll start to accomplish goals off of your list. And I think the biggest lesson for me, as a Virgo, as somebody who is very much, you know, friend oriented and family oriented and all of those things, I think my biggest lesson was to stop seeking validation. For a long time, I limited myself because, or I dumbed myself down, or I dimmed my light for acceptance, you know, acceptance from my peers, acceptance from my family. And that held me back for so long. It held me back for so long, you know. So really letting those things go. You know, once I started to just kind of get into the groove of, this is who I am. This is who I am. I am somebody who loves spirituality. I love focusing on my health. I love speaking. I love talking to people. I love empowering people, you know, and I do it in a quirky way, but it's me. It's who I am. Once I started to really just embrace that, it was like opportunities, doors opening, goals being accomplished, like, and then even getting support from the same people who I didn't think were ever going to support me, or the same people who clowned me and then turned around and ended up supporting me. So I say all of this to say that manifesting is not just about, you know, lighting candles and, you know, just doing a bunch of witchcraft. It's really about changing your mindset. It's really about making your environment a healthy one to thrive in. It's really about self-discipline, okay? I think they say in the Bible the best, faith without work is dead. So you can be all spiritual and like oh, money just flows to me, I'm just abundant. But that's just, I mean, I do believe that if you're in alignment, things can happen for you. Blessings can just happen for you like that. Or money can just flow to you like that. But you have to be in alignment. And the truth of the matter is that it's not always easy to stay in alignment. This is an active, you know, like you have to actively be pursuing to be in alignment, because the world that we live in, unfortunately, is just very toxic. It's very, very toxic, you know, with the foods that we eat, the TV that we watch, the music we listen to, you know, the company we keep. It's all very toxic at times. And so that stuff can push you out of alignment. And, you know, I just hate that these spiritual gurus get on here and just make it seem like, oh, I manifested 30 grand with my eyes closed. And it's just like be real. You did make the active steps. Like you were being action oriented. Don't ever think that things are just going to be handed to you. They're not. You have to prove yourself. The easy shit will be handed to you, but can you sustain it? Are you able to sustain the money that you attract? I can attract money all day, right? I can manifest money all day, but can I keep the money? You can't keep the money if you don't have no discipline. You can't sustain it. So it took me a minute to get that. Like, I was attracting all of these things, all these opportunities, but I couldn't keep them. I couldn't keep them because I was operating too much from my feminine energy, which the feminine energy can attract, but you have to embody some masculine as well. It's all about balance. So once I started to realize, like, okay, literally faith without work is dead, Donna. You have to get your ass up. You have to promote yourself. You have to sell yourself. You have to do the work. And now I got a rhythm, you know, now I have a routine, and I know that things are just going to get better with time, and I'm just waiting patiently. But that's pretty much it. I don't want to be on here too long. I just kind of wanted to let y'all know, like, what's been going on with me, you know, how's life been for me. And life has been great, and I'm just very thankful for my opportunity. I'm thankful for my channel growing. By the way, subscribe if you feel the vibe. This channel has been growing, and my other channels have been growing. So I'm really excited for my new life, this new life that I created for myself. But I do have a lot more coming in store. So just stay tuned, y'all. Make sure y'all turn on the notification. I promise you guys, I have some dope content coming out for you guys. So just bear with me, all right? But that's pretty much it. I love y'all. I hope you have a wonderful day on purpose, and I will see y'all in the next video.